Hey, I'm gonna find a way to rap. This nigga got beats to make me just want to get to it.
Yo.
My nigga smoke back, man.
Yo.
What's going on, fellas?
Somebody been working.
What's the word, man? It's the Black Regalia.
Been working.
Yeah.
Black, real black. The most black you ever seen it. Triple black. It's 2023. Black Regalia podcast. We back in this mud.
And we busy.
Bombs drop. Bombs drop. We gotta get some bombs, y'all. Gotta get some bombs. I like bombs.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, man. How y'all boys feeling, man? How y'all been?
Feeling good.
Feeling good, man. It's been a minute since we've been in the set. And we in a new space.
It's been a minute.
We authentic in this mug.
I swear I feel like it's been a quarter already, bro. Like we done went through a few months already. Man.
So it's been a long January, huh?
Been a long time coming. And we back with it again.
Yes, sir, man. So what y'all been up to, man?
Man, working, chilling, thugging. Same old, you know.
Okay, I
man.
see you.
Dawg, I done had some fucking tribulations, my nigga. Even through it all, though, all in all, you know, I'm still on top, man. I done
Right.
had some trouble with the truck for a couple minutes, you know. And got through all that. I don't got the truck no more, but it's all good. Hopefully progressives come through for your boy. You know?
You said you surviving.
Yeah, surviving, man, because I got into an accident on the 23rd of December, dog.
Damn.
Could've been
Okay.
bad, you feel me? I totaled out the truck, supposedly, so...
Yeah.
Got to get that situated, man. I'm still on wheels, so I don't even count it, bro. You know, I'm
Hey,
still
so
here.
we not
dog.
only surviving, we thriving as well, huh?
You feel me,
Yes,
man?
yes,
I'm
yes.
just saying, bro.
Absolutely.
I ended the year off so good, man. I'm talking about I hit my goal. I was going so hard, hit the goal that I had, and I went past it, bro. So I done went past that. I'm trying to 10 times that this year, my nigga. You feel me? Turn that bitch up all the way. Okay, yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
intentional.
you mapped out that profit sharing check yet?
I ain't even trying to look at it, bro. But I done been thinking about it, though. But, you know, the company that it is, them niggas, they so crazy, bro. They gonna find a way to say they lost profit here.
Oh,
there,
hell no.
You know, you feel me?
Can't be doing that.
They
Yeah,
gonna find a
dog.
way to short your change up, huh?
Yes, sir. And I don't cap. Ain't no cap on the hours. So I done threw them hours up there, bro. I got them hours for sure. I'm talking about. I was
You said
doing
you did your
16,
end.
14, 12.
Man, I need all my pay.
I was in it. I did my sacrificing, bro. Give me my shit.
I was sleeping in that motherfucker.
Dog, you hear me though? For real. I was
Real.
in there. Yeah, doing days. Like tomorrow I got a double.
Word.
Yeah.
Get to it. Get to it.
Yeah, give me that. I need
Word.
that.
It's a lot of ambition there. I love it. That's what's up, bro.
I need it, bro. Because it was crazy to know that I hit the goal, bro. But earlier on in the year, nigga, I still was kind of depressed a little bit. I was slept a lot and everything, bro. Wasted a lot of time. So to see that I still was ahead of the schedule, even though feeling like I wasn't even... my output was a maximum, and I still was ahead of the schedule. It just let me know, like, if I get on ahead of the schedule, maximum output, I'm there with it, bro. I'm there with it.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so I mean, where that was coming from? Was that the winter months? So you was sad or like what you was?
that was like summer, nigga.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
for real?
Yeah. That was like summer, bro. I be trying to move through it, bro.
You been working through it for a minute. You been on your shadow work,
Yeah, bro. Cause nigga,
staring shit in the face, huh?
hey man, just tat on my chest.
Standing
mean
on
the
business.
best. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, dog. Strength through pain,
Standing
still
on
remain.
business.
Yeah.
Through pain, it's crazy that you say that. I've been studying and then I've been just getting more in tune with the fact that nothing is gained without challenge.
You feel me, bro?
You know, that's Saturn energy, bro.
Saturn.
Yeah.
And which zodiac do Saturn rule?
Probably Capricorn or some shit. I don't get along with it. I don't know.
I think it is Capricorn.
You don't like cats?
No.
Bro, I just had the craziest interaction with a cat. I'll just tell a ride, bro. This motherfucker had the nerve to tell me about myself. We have never been intimate, romantic, or none of that. But she told me about myself when she first started. I'm like, yo, here she go with this bullshit again. So I tried to tune her out. But then she said something. I'm like, damn, you know me. Hold on. You shouldn't know me like this. But what she was saying was right. I'm like, damn, see, now I'm intrigued. I want to hear some more. Come on. Keep talking.
Saturn absolutely does rule Capricorn. Yep.
See?
Yep.
How you knowing?
Yeah, y'all niggas on it, man. That's what's up, dog. That's what's up. I'm still trying to figure out my shit all the way, man. What's been up with you, though, Naga? How you been?
Man, I've been well. I've been grounded. I've been deep in studies. I've been accessing higher knowledge and shit. You know, I just been perfecting more of me, you know? Coming humble.
I did.
Becoming humble, my nigga.
Yeah,
Becoming humble. I
You know
feel
what I'm
that.
saying? Coming humble, hand, iron fist, you know? Kung fu, swell. I'm dangerous. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Got them hands.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been I've been teaching Smoke a little bit of it.
Straight down
That should
there.
be fun. Yeah, that should be fun.
Hell yeah.
I remember
nigga.
I showed
Sunum
you
tiles.
I showed you the Sunum tile too. I showed everybody the Sunum tile. I'm just be having fun with this shit. Nah, I got back in class. I straightened out some financial. I'm just ambitious as hell this year. You know, this year is the 7th year. You know, on the numerology tip. You know,
Yeah, I need
the
more explanation about
2023.
the 7 year.
Well, you know, 2023. So you got a 2, and a 3. You know,
Oh, adding it up.
you know, you're gonna get your 7 out of that, right? And so 7 represents divinity and God and shit. You know, 7 days God made the earth and Christianity. You
Right.
know,
And Christianity.
we
Alright.
got our different teachings that offer their truths that are truths. You know, some are valid in some areas. You can't just be out here dispelling other people's truths. You just got to be able to find yourself in the story because it's all from you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, during acknowledging that 7 year, I just been planning my ambitions out. And we finna take over the world, nigga. The whole world.
You know, it's crazy though, man. Just hearing you saying that right there, bro. It sound like you. I ain't gonna say it sound like, because apparently you have. But I could just see you done came, bro. Because my nigga used to be on that. He used to be on that. Like, nigga, I don't fuck with certain shit. So I'm definitely hearing a lot of progress, man. That's what's up, dog.
Yeah, I tell everybody. People be like, people be talking to me like, yo, don't you think it's a such thing as knowing too much? I be
Impossible.
telling people like, nah, you get through that, you get past that, and there's something on the other side of that. I was just speaking to my homegirl, to my sister, about how the darkness that you go through is equivalent to the light that's on the other side. If you make it through that dark, it's that much more light over there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, you got to go through the challenge to prove that you want to be who you say you want to be, bro.
Just like they say, shit don't get better till it, you got to get bad for it to get better.
And Rick Ross said it worse.
They do
He
say
said it
that.
best. You got to
Yeah.
destroy before we elevate, dog.
Yeah, and then that's been prevalent, already. Even in this year, it's just everything I'm watching is just like, oh shit, I'm the darkness, and the light the light come from me. Light is created in the dark.
All right.
But somebody just the other day, I was in the office with my cousin. He said something about black. I'm like, hold on, don't knock the color black,
Hold
bro.
on now.
Hey,
Yeah.
you can't knock black, dog. It's a lot of shit that comes from that, though. So
Yeah,
I understand, man.
I've been learning a lot, man. I just been on my science tip. I got my biggest accomplishment in 2022. Since we don't finish out the year, we always tap out fourth quarter. We're never doing that. We like the fourth quarter to ourselves. I don't think we should just give it to y'all. That's all. But my 2022, my biggest accomplishment was my mom has an eye condition, right? Where she her retina is severed, and she would just be having problems, right?
All right.
And I got some health substance that I researched myself and educated myself on physiology and anatomy and all of that stuff, and refreshed my memory on the eye and melanin and et cetera, different subjects. And I shopped with KT, the arts degree at So Ionic Botanicals, and I got some Nesu nectar. And I started the healing process for my mom's vision. So that was my biggest accomplishment of 2022.
That's dope as hell.
I be doing real nigga shit, man, and I don't say nothing about it. Because you ain't supposed to. You just supposed to be a real nigga, right?
I ain't gonna lie though, man. I'm a little hater.
It's in a
bro.
pause button. This the third one down. Hit it.
On this one.
The white squares. Third one down from the first row. Over. Yep. Hey.
Good take. Hey, good take.
That's hard.
I ain't
Hit
gonna
that
lie,
bitch
though,
again, bro. Oh,
Bro
man.
said he been coming through on that alchemy. That's
Yeah.
what's up, man. I like
I've been
that.
practicing. I've been deep in practice.
I like
I got a new book to give you niggas too, so remind me when we through.
Hey, man, that's another thing, too. I've been stocking up on my books, bro. I've been stocking up.
You been reading them bitches?
Nah. I started.
You gotta implement them, man.
Nah,
That's a
facts,
book I
facts.
found out about too the other day that I was gonna come bring to y'all too.
What's the word?
It's called the Hearth book. It's
Hearth?
it's like heart but with an H at the end. I don't know if you probably heard about it before, but it's like I had posted it on my close friends the other day. Like it's a book about like really just about everything and understanding and like from a spiritual aspect and like where everything really came from. Kind of like a lot of the books that you be showing me. So I had found out my screenshot. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna take this back and show the fellas.
That's what's up, man. I
dig
appreciate
that.
that. Gratitude. The Hearth book. Hearth. That's interesting. I be getting questioned by people who are curious about the secrets of the universe, and they be like, how you know? And I've been telling them, well, you just got to read everything, and the truth will show itself to you.
Pretty much.
You got to figure it out. But you saying this Earth book got the hey, this is what it is. I hope so. I like the vet shit, so I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna get into it and see what's what.
Pretty cool when I seen like a couple of pages. It really came from like TikTok. I ain't gonna lie, I had seen it on TikTok, and it was like they had Orlando Brown talking about it on there or whatever, but they had the book behind him, kind of like an edit.
Mm-hmm.
And, like the pictures looked very interesting. It's kind of like how like when you be showing me some of the pictures, it just looked like.
It looked occultish.
kind of, sort of, but it looked like the shit he was saying made sense.
Yeah.
I say that, so it looked like it made sense. So I was just like, okay, that looked pretty interesting.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. They be trying to rule out so many people. My man's definitely had a phase, but I seen one of his interviews.
A phase?
He had a phase for sure.
A phase?
I seen the interview. He had a funny Marco though, bro. Most of the shit was crazy as hell. He made the nigga sound dumb as hell.
Yo,
but
funny
he had made
Marco.
He made a couple points that were just like, all right, I give you
be
that.
having valid points.
Yeah,
they just
points
be having,
though.
they be valid points. I ain't gonna care.
Yeah, hell yeah. So it's just like, I ain't gonna completely rule the nigga out, even though he do be on some different shit.
He be on some bullshit.
He be on some bullshit for sure though, but just
Man.
perspective open for it.
When I see things like that in this age of time, I don't give too much credence to it. You did.
What you mean?
Like it's the age of Aquarius, man. We coming into knowledge. We about to know. Everybody gonna be talking like that. It's gonna become regular.
Ooh.
It's gonna be happenstance. That's right. Everybody gonna know the basics.
And I know y'all.
You know about these numbers. You know about these alignments. What you really know. Like I don't like to probe or like destroy nobody. I just like to build on knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
See what you really know.
I feel that, bro. Being open and shit, man, for real. I know though, a lot of things that's been like so far that I've been knowing is like I need to work on pretty much criticism. I don't deal with that shit well, and it's contradictory for me to say that considering how I'm always criticizing shit. So it's like I definitely got to work on that shit, man. I've been getting hella criticism from people. I just been trying to just accept it, like okay. It's cool, it's fine.
They roll with the punches.
Yeah, you feel me? Like shit, rope and dope real quick. Like it's all right, bro. Nigga ain't gonna kill me from nowhere, so fuck it, So I good, take it to the chin. We still gonna win.
I like criticism. I like it. Like, let me know, but you better be right.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I like it in certain areas though. Certain areas I am fond of. In certain areas, it's like, bro, you can't do that. Who the fuck is you? Like, bro, who the fuck is you?
I'm not against criticism. But you kind of said, it's like you got to be right, and I got to know you're right. If I don't think you're right, I ain't gonna say I won't. I'm not open to still receiving it, but it's like it got to make sense, so to say.
So being men who have to like follow themselves in their own way and find their path and all of that, what lets you know when something is right, or what do you rely on?
A lot of times results. Don't sit up here and tell me some shit about some shit that you ain't even accomplished yourself or been through your damn self. At that point, it's just perspective.
So don't be speaking philosophical to me.
Type shit.
I ain't gonna care. I used to say that wasn't fair, like a fair assessment or judgment, because it's like, people can give good advice, but not necessarily do the right thing in their own life. But as I am coming of age, I am starting to realize if you ain't really shown me or produced either, I can't really put too much credence in it, because it's like kind of like how they used to say, well, why you ain't doing it?
Like advice is
and
advice.
I be feeling like that's wrong to think like that, but at the same time, is it really? Because you need to have solid evidence to back up claims. That's just like anything. If you ain't got no actual evidence to back up what you're talking about, let's say you're speaking on something, but you don't really know what you're talking about, how can someone really consider what you're saying? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no real evidence.
You feel me?
So it's kind of getting to like that point now.
Advice is advice, though. It's good to have good advice, though. But nigga, you gave me this advice.
But everybody has good advice. That's what I'm saying. I guess that's what I'm saying. Like anybody can give you good advice, but it's like if you should really follow something, I think it should be based. I'm starting to feel like it should be based in me seeing you produce whatever you're trying to tell me to do. It ain't got to necessarily just be monetary either, just in general, like everything.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about monetary. Right? We started out spirituality.
When you say produce, people automatically a lot of the time just assume it's about money.
Oh yeah, the value of it.
I mean, but value is important.
Yeah.
Value is arguably the most important. But like, that's what I was gonna say though. I would say I base my truths off of my spiritual philosophy, which is also a mixture of science.
Right.
But personally, like, one, is the information valuable? who is it coming from? You know what I'm saying? I feel like shit like that important. Like, people will let anybody tell them something. I'd be like, who is this motherfucker? What's the source? And how did it come into my life? And what it got to do with me in the first place? Should I even be talking to you for real?
Right.
Like, I'm so freaking, what's the word, thorough? I'm so meticulous about what's being said and who it's coming from, because I feel like, you know, like, we out here moving and we doing stuff, right? And this not no game.
Right.
Like, we got to pay attention. Like, we can't just be out here being loose about who we let influence our ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cause like I'm a creator. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I do. I get to creating some shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you just start allowing people to advise you, just start to terraform your mindset differently. Too much advice from outer period can just, but too much of the inner world can do the same thing. So
That's another thing too. And I got my balance. I'm still working with balance.
word.
Still working with balance. Cause I get so engulfed in my own fucking ways, nigga, and I be tearing my own self down. Until that one time, I just considered sometimes who might have said something, and I'm like, damn, that was way easier.
Right.
Did it that way, but instead I was being hard-headed, going my way, trying to bump my head. But it's essential though. It's an essential process you got to go to.
It's a process.
Yeah, sometimes you got to bump your head. A lot of times you got to bump your head. So I feel like that's very necessary.
Nice. So I mean, what's up though? Where the money at? Let's talk about that money, man. Where the money at? Where the money at?
Man.
I've been watching stocks. I didn't peep the whole recession. I done seen the cyber attacks.
Yep.
I done seen the robotics come up. I done seen the AI. Oh, let's talk about the AI portrait shit.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all get into that? Did y'all see them?
I ain't had one.
Are you talking about the bot that generated a few photos?
Yeah.
I seen that shit. Yeah, I seen that shit, bro. Yeah.
Did y'all do y'all lenses?
I ain't do.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Why not?
Because I don't want nothing mimicking me. I'm the only me, motherfucker. My kids and me is gonna be the only me.
Figure out how to work that shit for real. So I ended up just being like, "Fuck it, I don't care." I did
one.
That's fine.
I did one. I was looking majestic on that bitch. I was like, oh shit.
So it was looking all
This should have
mighty
turned
on
me
the
up. Yeah, I was looking all right. I was like, all right, AI captured me, but I was freaked out a little bit. I was like, how did they know I looked like that for real? Like, how did they know to put me, the shit I was wearing, the places I was, the type of ways I was standing, I was like, all right, nah.
You been getting watched since the moment this smart shit came out. Niggas know exactly who we are, man. They just allowing us to interact with these apps that think that we got the free will. Them niggas still doing science experiments. Fuck
Yo,
that.
that's facts.
Fuck
I'm like,
that,
I gotta
man.
stop being a freaking science guinea pig for these
Hey,
kids.
no, for real. Niggas think about to take over the world with my help. Motherfucker, niggas stopping y'all. So see, I ain't really been fucking with it. I wanted to though. The shit looked sweet as hell, but it looks sweet as hell. Man.
That's hard.
It did
hard.
look sweet.
Yeah.
That shit had me looking like a super. It's this one I got. I'm in like an all white little samurai kimono. I'm like, oh
Superhero.
shit, nigga. Yeah. I like the hero. I was in that bitch looking. So I was like, shit, I'm about to go buy a sword. That shit did. But look, peep game, it influenced my thoughts. I'm like, I'm gonna go buy a sword. Nah. I was gonna buy a sword anyway, but that shit had reminded me like, hey, hurry up and go get your sword, nigga.
All right.
Get your katana.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, man.
Good to have them outside influences every now and then, man. But fuck that.
You say you ain't want nothing to do with the AI.
Man, I'm already involved a little bit though. You know, shit, facial recognition. No shit.
That's why I did it. I was like, they got everything they need.
Yeah, no facts. They do.
It's not.
Cameras on every corner, nigga. We seen at all angles at all times.
You feel me? They got all my fingerprints. I done been to jail once.
No facts. Yeah. Can't forget about that, nigga.
They got DNA samples. I be peeing in cups at the doctor's office.
I was about to say that. Ain't no telling what they do with those. They probably replicate samples, send it here, send it there, nigga.
What if you got
half and half?
What if you got a clone 23 feet under the earth?
Nah, I don't knock it, bro. I don't knock it. I don't knock the perspective when they say like it's military labs in the ocean.
Oh yeah,
I don't knock it.
You seen the latest when they say aliens in the ocean?
Yeah, I don't knock it.
Well, NASA quietly just snuck out a bunch of UFO information.
I believe it. I seen some shit talking about they seen Another Earth say shit.
Oh yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Said
what?
it's inhabitable and everything.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tell me the shit just been out here and y'all ain't see it till now? No. Shut up.
Motherfuckers
Found that bitch in the
lying, man.
60s sometime, bro. Y'all niggas been knew about it.
Folks be lying.
I mean, you have to admit though, that game is cold.
They game cold as hell.
That game cold.
Is that game really cold or are we just stupid though?
No, they shit cold, bro. Think about the different ways they implement the
As
process.
the human race though, like realistically.
No, bro.
They game
know,
cold because they made us stupid.
Okay.
It's their fault. It's their fault.
Different ways.
It's their fault that the
No.
people is sheep.
I'm about to say I don't want to give them too much credit now. I give y'all some
Nah,
credit.
that's them. I can't lie. That's them. That's them.
Bro, so you gonna take the credit of being stupid, nigga?
Hey, you say, what's the alternative
I'm just
of what
saying.
you saying?
Fuck that, man. Them niggas start off with the food, then they do the cartoons, then the movies,
Like
nigga, then
yeah,
the school,
they
then
cold
nigga.
in that sense for sure. But I'm saying I can't necessarily say like it's all of them all the time, always. I can't just say that. I don't want to give them too much credit.
Shit.
Every new thing that come out, bro, it sound like the best thing possible until we find out that, oh shit, these niggas got a knife in my back. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So shit, I think that's pretty. That's
Every
pretty crazy.
time.
You
That's
find
a
a
fact.
sales nigga on the ground on the streets, nigga selling cologne until you bust that box open and realize it's just some motherfucking essential oils.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, man, that's a re-rock. That nigga smart.
you right.
Facts.
right.
Facts.
Niggas be getting off, man. That shit crazy though.
That
All
shit
right.
is nuts.
That
Alright.
aliens, man.
I'm not finna talk about aliens with y'all, man.
Aliens, man. It's crazy.
Talk about the greys and stuff. The reptilians.
We done had enough.
Let's talk about how the one bitch died. The queen.
Oh yeah.
the Queen Elizabeth, huh?
Was y'all turned up or did y'all see the same outrage I seen?
I seen a lot of people. I won't say everybody was upset about it, but I seen a lot of people upset about it.
Which was
I seen a lot of
Seen quite a few.
seen a lot of you seen a lot of you kinfolk
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
on the wrong side of history.
But that's another perspective. That's another how they code. Another reason how they code, bro.
So cold, because that was crazy.
Make what they say, make the idols look like, make the rivals look like idols.
Yeah.
That shit be crazy, dog. I wasn't too phased by it, but it was just like, can we, what about the stolen artifacts? Y'all gonna return them shits or
Right.
what? You know, like, what's gonna
I
happen? Hell
I
no.
kept on living. I was like, man, nothing's finna happen. Nothing's different about this.
Not all right. Because who else gonna step up?
Right.
They're not finna give nothing back. They just gonna fall. They're just gonna continue to fall like they empire crashing. It's crashing pretty bad.
That's pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Isn't it a lovely thing?
That shit should have been fell apart for real.
Facts.
It should have been taken apart.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
But hey, you know, we can't pick them all.
Different forces work with each other to make sure shit don't never come down. They make sure they generations ahead.
Plus,
and they
plus
we
it's
still doing
really no
days.
point in having a royal family anyways. Like, there really ain't no.
Why not?
If
Not-
we was the royal family, it would be
but
points.
yeah, that
so
makes
I can't
sense.
say that.
It's like I'm saying, like at this point in society, where society is at currently, having them there for what?
Shit.
It works with they
They own America.
Yeah, they just figureheads though, for real.
Shit, they running their business, America.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
They running their business, man, making their money, making their dough, selling your social security number.
Man,
yeah.
that shit's
Convincing
so
you that
crazy.
you're not sovereign and you didn't rule Europe
Mm-hmm.
on that other stuff. But hey, it is what it is.
It's also some other shit they was talking about. The representatives want to get rid of the IRS.
The House of Representatives wants to get rid of the IRS.
Republicans, my bad. Republicans want to end the IRS. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I agree.
But it's not enough votes to pass the Senate.
I vote.
Yet. I'm like, okay, but what's next?
shit, no taxation without no what?
Yeah.
What's next though? Y'all been eating off the IRS for some years, stealing from
That's
people.
true.
So it's like,
It's gonna go to shit like it's gonna go to shit.
That's
You gonna really in a couple years you're really gonna have to depend on yourself.
I can dig that, bro. If that's just the true statement, though. Like, them niggas gonna have a. It's this
It ain't gonna be no government.
But
It
it's
ain't
this
gonna be no police.
It's this shit on Netflix that came out, I think, before Squid Game. It was called like 3%. Y'all seen that shit?
3%. That sounds like some Holocaust shit.
Types. It was basically like
some
only,
dystopian future shit.
That's what I like.
only 3% of the
End of the world Matrix shit.
of that country can go to this private island where they actually living a better life, and everybody else that's left behind, they in the ruins type shit. They in that bitch like nigga.
I'm fucking with that.
Yeah, I might, but that's the straight
good
ass
with that.
perspective, bro.
I'm good with that. Like, what y'all saying? Like, okay, so, okay, y'all know it's scenario time now. So what if, like, you know what I'm saying, these people choose to pick up and go and take all their riches and technologies and stuff with them and knowledge and all of that, right?
Right.
And you hear dolo. Ain't no police to protect you. Ain't no jobs to work. Ain't no electricity to keep on. What's the first, like, give me like the first, what's the first thing you would do in your first like 3 years here?
Farming. I'm getting my food together,
probably-
nigga. My ecosystem, right? I gotta have fresh food, fresh water. Everything else I work out.
I'll probably say that too. I would have to at that point. There ain't nobody else that can do it. And you got to eat, so it's like you got to figure something out. Shit, figure out the food situation. Then food, all the other shit can then start coming into play. Like figuring out the water, all the other lights, electricity. It's ways you can do that too. But food is the most important because if you don't eat, you gonna die.
I ain't gonna stress on the labor.
First thing I'm doing in them 3 I'm raiding them libraries.
That nigga say I'm getting them books.
I gotta raid all the libraries.
I dig that.
And then we gotta raid all the like weaponry. We got to protect this shit.
I feel like the weapons are already here though, because think about it.
Shit, you can have. Yeah,
I gotta get
people
it though.
got weapons though.
I gotta get them though, cause if ain't nobody here, that means the police to call.
True.
We don't
Yeah.
call them anyway though,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying it ain't nobody to call.
But look,
He's saying you can't call nobody.
the bad gonna weed the bad out automatically, because niggas gonna go out here and going crazy.
But I'm
kill
saying
each
the
other.
only reason crazy shit not happening is because niggas think it's the police that's gonna at least see them, whether you call them or not.
True. No, that is true.
It's a risk. It's a risk, but it ain't gonna be no risk. I need some more weapons. That's all I'm saying.
I know niggas just broad day and people steal, bro.
That's nuts.
So yeah,
That's crazy
like,
as heck to do in 2023.
All right.
That's nuts.
Well, he didn't make it to 2023, so
Oh,
at the end of 2022.
piece of that, brother.
Yeah, but nigga, it's just like it's crazy, bro. But there's people out here that's like that still. So
I see.
yeah.
Man,
ain't
cut
worried about no police.
the BS, man. How's Mercury retrograde treating y'all?
Oh, man, I've been good, bro.
All right.
I've been up with it.
It
bro.
was bad at first. I ain't gonna lie. It's always bad at the beginning though, for me. But it's like after it's coming to a close, now I'm straight now.
Well, how many more days we got? Three more days.
Probably like I think
3 more days, then you got to deal with the shadow.
yeah. I can deal with the shadow.
See, I ain't hip to the shadow. What's up with the
The
shadow?
shadow of Mercury retrograde.
Just like the lasting effects of it.
Lingering energy.
Okay, that makes
I can
sense.
deal with that. That's easy.
You got to shake the rest of that off.
Shit, nigga, I took that shit head on. I'm like, let's get it.
That shit was rough. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all been talking to y'all exes, huh?
Yeah. I mean, she's shorty been around.
Yeah, I always speak to my ex every once in a while.
I'm so down with that.
Man, I don't know, bro. That's something I always been.
I'm just playing. I'm capping.
I just be on some cool shit for real.
Hey, do you feel me?
Yeah, I just be on some cool shit.
Like it is what it is. I don't stress what I wanted before though.
Mm-hmm.
I just accept what was and just move forward with it. I
Right.
got love for it, so that's why we still communicate.
Okay, that's what's up. That's genuine, though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's what's up. That's genuine.
It's just like, I learned my lesson, nigga, trying to be forceful on some shit. Nigga that's pushing back. Hold on. You pushing harder than me. I'ma just stop.
I just feel like it's discernment, dog.
No, facts.
Discernment, like shorty ain't fucking with you. All right,
yeah.
and I ain't fucking with her, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying? That shit. It's
Ain't no getting back together. Yeah, ain't none of that.
Ain't no getting back.
ain't no
together.
spinning the block. Ain't no spinning the block.
So how retrograde been for you? You ain't say.
Uh,
Yeah, he been in that creator bag. I know it had to been good. Had to be good.
retrograde been cool for me. I don't go through nothing. It's a communication period. I welcome it. It bring up the past for you to deal with it. I love dealing with shit that's unresolved. We said, let's get it done.
See,
Let's get it out the way. Come on, hurry up. Let's talk.
I like doing that too, but at the same time, when I come across other people that I may have to work some shit out with, I can't do it. I was just talking to somebody talking about how communication been a big issue with me with a lot of people, and it's like, in certain areas of my life, I always end up thinking like, bro, I try to communicate with people how I want people to communicate with me, but considering how many people that's in my life that don't communicate well, it makes me still think like, damn, I'm not obviously where I think I am. I still have these people around me not being able to communicate effectively. Like, this shit got to be something really with me. No matter how much I think I'm good at it, I still got to be trash at it, apparently. So that shit been kind of hard for a nigga.
Or you don't feel
Not seeing the results.
I'm about to say, or you feel like sometimes maybe you are a communicator, they just don't want to communicate for yourself. Maybe you should remove.
You said motherfuckers be stupid.
And sometimes,
I dig that.
Like, sometimes you might be a good communicator. If somebody has already chosen not to receive what you say, it don't matter what you say.
No,
Oh God.
Facts.
So it's like maybe you should just remove them.
I had a teaching in that today earlier. I was having an experience with an ex. She was like, I don't care about what you're talking about. I was like, what you want me to do with that? I can't do nothing about that. You feel me? Like you can't build nothing on that. You can't resolve nothing on that. If they ain't got no compassion or nothing in their heart about it, then it's like shit. Well, we supposed to let it go.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy, bro. I just heard the same line from my fucking ass. She's like, I don't care about your opinion. Your opinion doesn't matter to me. I'm like,
That's Matrix talk.
Okay.
damn, you could have found a different way, but I understand. Say no more.
That's Matrix talk, bro.
Huh?
That's Matrix talk.
I'm like, say no fucking more, man. I'm off your head with it, man.
Feel like it's meant. That's what it is. So I just let it flow.
Hey, man,
My nigga baby, man. Nigga said
You
it.
guys, man.
that shit was crazy though, nigga. No, I definitely, I like to be big on communication, man. I like to work that shit out, bro. It don't matter. I tell all females, bro, if you feel as if like you bothering me, ask me. I'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no fucking remorse about it. I would straight up tell you. But you're irritated. Yeah.
That's like we were saying earlier. Some motherfuckers
You were
can tell 'em
irritated.
that. You can tell them that, but like people are so used to indirect stuff. Like I said, like you can tell somebody that and they still gonna think you really feel some type of way. So it like really don't matter.
They are used to indirect stuff. I agree with that. Like this, it's like I talk to a lot of people and I see the social engineering as like through like a filter on their mind.
Yep.
Like your processor got a filter on it and it's nasty, it's dirty, it's fucked up.
So with the social
Engineering.
So what broke y'all social engineering? What broke y'all out of that process?
You got to decide to go against the system. You got to it's like woke and consciousness, right? It's like you got woke on this hand and you got consciousness on this hand. And you woke, you just knowing some knowledge. You know it's some bullshit in the game. But when you conscious, you moving on it. You know what I'm saying? You trying to actively, this information has moved you and created a consciousness into you where you feel like you can't live like that no more. Because like, nigga, so you socially engineered to eat the food you eat.
That's all.
And you dead ass go again. You gotta see it as your op. You gotta go against it.
I can't even say I necessarily have fully beat social engineering because I haven't. So I can't even really say that. Like maybe in certain areas, but certain stuff, nah.
So
like you just said with the food, like it's like I don't look at like eating better as bad. It's just I'm so used to eating how I eat. I just eat like that. Like it's like second nature.
Habitual.
Yeah, it's a habit at this point. So it's like he said, the only way you really can beat some shit like that is you got to really view it as your op type shit. So I guess I don't fully view everything as just like my enemy just yet. So it's like it's hard for me to stop. Kind of stuff.
And then like you can read books and get mystical with it and learn what the ego is about and how it ties into desire. And once you do that, you can kind of just start to get away from desire as a whole.
That's an issue I have too. Yeah. But when you said the woke and the consciousness, could you compare that to like the left side and the right side of the brain? I don't know specifically the functions of the left side and the right side of the brain, but I know it's essential to our everyday habits.
The left side is more emotional and intuitive and creative. Your right side is your logical, masculine side. So you remember the sides with the feminine and masculine sides of the body. Your left side is feminine. Your masculine side is your right side.
That's why this is my knockout hand. Makes sense.
That's why this is the right hand of God and man.
Oh, okay.
The right side got a lot of things, going on it, that ties into divinity and shit and discipline, out of the social engineering. But we don't talk enough about that left side.
True.
We don't be talking about the creative space. We don't be talking about the womb of the mind.
True.
Pay attention to that intuitive, that ultimate connection to source. You know.
It's crazy. I only brought that up though because I have seen a perspective that was pretty much saying like most people only break out of their habit and their cycle and their cocoon pretty much through trauma. Like trauma, a lot of times free a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's the healing process of trauma, but yeah.
that's pretty much.
That's why
broke me out of shit.
That's why they say that's why in astrology, if a Scorpio come across your life, it's time to change, man. Finna get you some traumas that's gonna change you.
Yep.
It happens when you resist the change. If you just in flow, you ain't gotta go through no trauma. You just take shit for what it is. We all been there. We know when we get in that one mode and
Yeah.
I'm flowing, I'm cool. Hey, oh, she did that? Damn, that's crazy. Oh, they did it, that's crazy. I'm gonna keep going.
Yep.
You get in that bag, you know what I'm saying? You be in flow. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no trauma. You just learned. You changed. You adapted it. You know?
I dig that.
We just be choosing. We don't stay committed. We got commitment issues, dog.
Facts, nigga. Because I psyched myself out of some shit that was already easy. I done thought it out. I done planned it out. I done psyched myself out of this
It's
shit.
got to be quicker than that.
Type shit though, man. You feel me? Just gotta stay on it a little bit more though. But that's another thing, you know, I'm reconnecting back with, man. Because I was talking to somebody. I'm like, bro, when I was younger, I didn't think about shit too much.
Yeah.
Somebody be like, you can jump over this car? Shit, I don't know. Let me see. I just do it. You feel me?
Right.
But nowadays, I be like, shit, man. I
You gotta
know
make
my
a decision.
motherfucking feet gonna hurt if I jump too hard, man. Cause you feel me though. So I gotta stop doing that. Even though it's good in certain areas, but a lot of times it hinder me too.
I think all that shit is just the training of the mind, man. The mind is one of the most powerful, tools we have in our arsenal, man, and we don't, tend to it as much. We not out here taking the ashwagandha, you know what I'm saying? We ain't taking the herbs, you know what I'm saying?
It was an influx of ashwagandha too. I've been seeing everybody talk about it lately, which is nuts. Because ashwagandha been out here.
I've been on ashwagandha since when, dog? Before probably 2020.
It's so popular now. Like randomly, I
No.
just got on the internet. I just seen everybody saying ashwagandha. Like, bro,
And
y'all
then
know
they
that
ain't
shit
even
been out?
telling niggas all the uses for it. That's a brain herb.
Man, I could be the first one to say that, man. A lot of
It's
my
for
herb
feminine,
knowledge
too.
came from you. So that's for
Appreciate that, guy.
Sure. Hell yeah, you put me up to the ashwagandha, and I was taking that shit for the longest. The black seed oil and shit,
Yes,
man.
sir.
All of them
Yes,
supplements
sir.
put me on for real.
Hell yeah,
Yes,
Merlin, the
You know,
chlorophyll.
I just feel like, when you got something good, man, all you can do is spread it to whoever want it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be selfish for me to keep it to myself, you know what I'm saying? Then only I would benefit, but I'm gonna benefit anyway, so why not share it? You know what I'm saying?
Your process ain't gonna hurt me none.
You know what I'm saying? You take some of it, you leave some of it, but as long as you got something that helped you out of it, I'm
That's all
good
that
with it.
matter. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Paying
saying?
your dues right there.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody ain't finna go do all that extensive ass research I done did.
Yeah.
And that's cool. That's cool. It's not for everybody to do. Everybody not, intelligent or not intelligent, but in tune with that, that wanting to know. It's a desire to know for me. It's passion for me to drive me, wanting to know shit like that and wanting to be into shit like that. Like, I want to know why. They socially engineered us this way, this much. They went this hard.
Right.
Why? Come to find out, I'm the co-creator of the universe.
And that's why. That is
Oh.
why.
And when you figure that out and you can, put your hands around it, you can touch that, it becomes tangible. And I added matter to the antimatter. I done unified the upper and the lower. I done did it. I see what they talking about now. I can act on it. I'm conscious. This is why they call it enlightenment.
I dig that, man.
That's what I think. You feel me?
Hell yeah. I've been telling myself too though, nigga, I spend a lot of time on my head, man.
Virgo shit, man.
Man, I gotta be more present though. Like I can be in the present moment, but I'm so damn thinking about everything, and I done seen it all up here, and then by the time I come back to the present, it's like, oh shit, hold on, let me get my shit, I gotta go. Like, what the fuck I've been doing sitting here and shit, man. So I'm definitely on that, man. I've been working on that.
We be saying shit like that. Do y'all when we say we gotta do shit? What's y'all process? I got a process. I'd be I might say what you said, right? And I'd be like, damn. So what can I do in order to make that happen? What can I work on being present. And I dead ass go find some like exercises daily to do to just start implementing this in my subconscious. Like every time I got a problem, I attack the subconscious.
That's where everything is. It's down for the stuff.
Put some seeds down. You know what I'm saying?
When I catch myself being in my head and shit, I try to be more present by acknowledging the present things that's happening around me.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way it's like, I can't keep thinking somebody about to run through this door if shit, we in this bitch and we got it secure. Ain't nobody about to run through this bitch. You know, it hasn't happened, so I'm not even about to anticipate it to happen.
Yeah.
Until it happened, that's when I would handle it because I done thought about it already.
Right.
And if it's happened, I'm ready. Really, realistically, I'm ready. But
like really
shit,
don't matter.
Yeah. Until then, until we meet, my brother, we good, we chilling. So I just try to do that.
No smoke if it ain't no smoke.
Type shit. You feel
I
me?
feel that. I feel that.
With problems, when I got like a real issue,
Mm-hmm.
mainly something that's obviously deep enough for me to be like, all right, I gotta really like fix something. I self-isolate for a minute, and I like think real hard, but it gotta organically happen. If I like try to force the thought out of me, it ain't gonna come. I ain't gonna get the answer I'm looking for real, or I'm not gonna get a genuine answer from my heart. I say. So sometimes I like self-isolate for a while, and I might not do nothing, and I just sit there and try to think. Like, eventually through my process of just chilling, a thought just gonna come into my head. Like, all right, this is what I should do, and this is what I'm comfortable with doing. So that's kind of like my process. Like, I sit there and just be like, okay, well, I just ponder on some stuff, isolate, and just like I guess it's like me emptying out my mind, kind of.
I say.
So it's just like I'm not really doing that because I'm just like trying to get a lot of shit out the way to organize it so the main thought can just punch straight through. Kind of like that.
Okay.
That's kind of what I do.
I asked y'all because I think the way you problem solve is a definite factor of like, being a male or man. Problem solving skills, having high methods of doing so, because then you can be prepared for anything. And we all know how we feel when we get better equipped.
Yeah.
Feel like you got the blick on you.
That arsenal
Keep it
strong,
on
man.
me.
Yeah.
Nigga, I know what to do for everything, nigga. My bad, brother. I know what to do for everything, nigga.
No, that's real though. That's
God
real.
damn
No,
it.
that ain't bad, man. We just always gotta be mindful and moving forward, man. A lot of my time too, I thought like I was saying, like, I can look back and think that at one point I thought like, oh, I'm tired, I'm doing a lot. But really, I look back and I could see like, I really slept a lot. I wasted a lot of time. I still got what I needed to do done, but everything that I didn't do because I thought I was too tied up. So like, damn, I had way more time than I thought. I really couldn't be doing all of this.
Right.
It's funny. I always come to conclusions like that when I have like time off.
Time off.
Yeah, like you ever just had time off and then you be like, man, it really is a lot of time in the day.
Dog.
Like, time off always make me think that because I'd be operating just on a regular basis, and I think I make more time than I used to like a year or two ago. I still make time for stuff, but it's like when I really think about it, every time I have time off, I'd be like, bro, it's really 24 hours in a day. Like you really can get up, do what you need to do. You can even probably take a break and then do even more for real. But it just depends on the availability of your time.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
How
of
you
time,
handle
like,
that shit, man.
that's why I guess that's why I kind of start at the beginning of this year. I told myself jobs really ain't the move no more. Like I knew jobs wasn't the move, but it's like I'm no longer happy with really working a job, and that kind of it allowed me to know, okay, it's really time in the day to do things, but you got a job and it's blocking that. Kind of sort of.
Hey, the moment I started doing them extra long hours, boy, and I realized I did 16 hours, but I got how many hours to sleep and be back? Oh, hell no. This ain't it, bro. These niggas got me messed up, bro. They buying me at this point, bro.
Niggas robbing you of your time, huh?
Man, I'm trying to tell you, dog. But
When you really assess work, you start to see how much you're worth doing an hour.
Yeah.
8 hours is a lot of time, bro.
That's a whole 60 minutes. You know how much I could do in 60 minutes if we don't have to drive? If we got to drive, it's not a lot, but...
How I look at it, a lot of the time nowadays is like, bro, you really got something, you have a product or a service or whatever, and you got a solid clientele or a solid base, and you got enough marketable growth or whatever, you really don't need a job. Like, I understand that, but I guess I kind of more so started getting it once
I think Kanye taught us that.
I really like understand you don't really need a job. You just need something. And I was watching a video on YouTube earlier too, and they were saying like basically, like people in the considered poor class are worried about working to pay bills, and people in the middle class are focused on working to get credit to buy shit they can't afford, and then people in the higher class are working to make money to make more money. And this and like hearing it really broke down on each class kind of made sense because I'm like, once you realistically think about it, people that do honestly have money and don't think about money that often because they got it and it's always coming in, it's like they ain't really tripping off nothing else. They don't care about, they'll just make more money because they be like, oh, well, I got money, so it really don't matter. But that's because they have the cushion. They got that cushion or whatever. So I was thinking about that. I'm like, that's interesting. So it's like where your time is spent. If you got something blocking certain amounts of time off, you are gonna have a harder time getting your own shit together because you got something occupying your time.
You got a block.
Yeah, even though you can still be successful. I'm not gonna say that like you can't work a job and be successful. People do it. Like, it's gonna have to be done. But I'm just saying, what I am starting to realize is, you kind of can't be. They say half time. You got to be full time with shit. And now I get what that means. Like, but you also got to have a cushion to be full time too. So you got to make sure you got your got.
You got to work it up.
Hey, no, for real though, bro, because I always looked at it as like my time in the plantation is pretty much my sacrifice for myself. You feel me? Like it's a decent spot. It's not the best. It's not the worst. You feel me? But it's gonna be my sacrifice for my better days. Yeah. So everything I'm doing now is for the later. Because the wise man said, "Do today what others won't, so tomorrow you can have what others don't." Yeah. So I'm gonna be dedicated and diligent with my shit. Make sure that my next move is gonna ensure that I won't have to be back in that motherfucker, bro. Fucking 16 hours a day just to motherfucker pay my rent. That shit.
Yeah.
Man,
I mean, what? So I guess I want to ask y'all this. With the conversation flowing as it is, man. Looking back 2 seasons ago, we started this thing, man.
Sounds so crazy to say, dog.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And now it's the God year for your spirit. And it's crazy because we still here.
Yeah.
We still doing an hour and a half, you know what I'm saying? Keeping our shit together.
Keeping tight, man.
We have come a long way.
Yes, sir.
We done created a logo together, man. We done built the LLC and the business and talked about stuff, and stuff has happened behind the scenes that brought us closer and shaped thoughts and bonds and et cetera, right?
Yeah.
So the first day we was here in this energy, in this space of a podcast between us, our question was, what made you want to do this? And I want to ask y'all now again, what got you doing this still? Like, why you here? What you like about it? Let's do a little, you know what I'm saying, a little rehash, recap.
Easy said, bro. Easy said. When I started this, but like I said, I was in the midst of coming out of my little depression phase. So communicating about certain topics and shit was hard as hell, man. And it was so crazy. It's like I want to open up my throat chakra, right? But I still have a hard time communicating, talking, and expressing myself.
Right.
This has allowed me the opportunity to do that. You feel me? Get different perspectives and different feedbacks. It helped me grow a lot. So that's kind of why I'm still here, man. It's helping me grow. It's a good process, bro. I appreciate this shit.
Okay.
I'm about to say it. Initially, it was an interesting concept because it's like I never thought about really like I wanted to help and participate in growing the business that you wanted to do, and like I ain't never really thought about like doing a podcast, or whatever, because I don't really like to talk a lot of the time, especially on like publicly. I ain't never been a big public talker,
Man.
Right.
and I really wanted to kind of try something different, and I'm kind of glad like I stayed down with it for real and really actually tried with it because it's like it's something different for me. It's a different experience. I can actually sit and just talk about stuff. Like I don't really got to think too hard about it because it's not like it don't feel like a job. So it's like I always say I don't like nothing that feels too much like a job.
Oh, this shit organic.
Yeah, like I don't like nothing that feels too much like a job, bro. That's why I can work jobs. It's not an issue, but it's like I don't know. It's like even with my own job, I love it because it does what it needs to do, but I don't like it anymore because it's a job.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's just like a spot for us to really sit and talk and then reconvene like what's going on in our lives and to educate other people too. So it's like it's benefiting to the community. I feel.
Mm-hmm. That's dope. When I conceptualized the idea, it was a means of expression. I had an idea that I wanted to share the things that I was studying and finding, but I didn't know how. I didn't know how to get it to a mass audience or who could help or who to ask or I ain't new to the space. And I think at the time I was listening to Joe Budden podcast or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And I just ended up saying like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do this shit. So I had reached out to Smoke first and I had asked him would he be down. And you told me yeah. But we often feel the same way, so I was like, all right, but we gonna need somebody else to join. Like who else like us we can talk to like that got some sense that can really sit and hold a conversation for. Do y'all know how much goes into like not y'all, but like do y'all think the people know how much goes into finding the chemistry or the atmosphere that works or that'll possibly even be a conducive one? So I thought about Brother E. I was like, that's my nigga, man. Let me go get my man. And I pulled up on E. First thing he was like, shit, when you trying to do it? I'm like, nigga, I don't know yet. It's a concept. Like, I bring shit to people as thoughts and the ideas that they are. Like, nigga, I don't even know how to do this. I just know I want to do it. And so, y'all came on board. But anyway, though, y'all came on board and this thing has been a vehicle for me to express and spread information and experience no matter how big or little. It's been very loose and free constructed, so I feel like a 12-year-old could take something from it and a 42-year-old could take something from it. And we looked at our analytics, we know who's listening too, so.
Facts.
you 42-year-old niggas is on here.
Precisely.
Trying to hit.
Yeah, and I appreciate we appreciate the viewership and all of that on this first episode back for sure. And man, that's really how I got here, and that's why I'm still here. We spreading this shit around and we doing what the fuck we want to do.
Still growing.
Yeah, man. It's an example. It's one of those examples that you can set. It's a lot that come from it. And it can serve as a platform for any endeavors and stuff. It's what a podcast is. It's a hub. It's alive.
This right here, it's gonna give me that criticism I don't like. It's gonna get me through that rough patch, man. I appreciate that. Oh yeah.
It's like no matter what way I look at it, it's all goodness coming from it, all positivity coming from it. I don't really like bills, but hey. You gotta pay to play, right, y'all? We're paying.
Spend some money to go make some money.
We are paying. Damn it, we're paying.
Yeah, man. That shit crazy though, because when you said that and shit, I remember my cousin. She was like, "I like that. Y'all got a good atmosphere and shit." And I like the fact that y'all all don't always agree on shit. Y'all all got your own viewpoints. I'm like, that's how it's supposed to be.
See,
we
that's
all
good.
agreed and shit, talked about the same shit and everything. It'd be crazy.
I knew we had something solid when I seen like people's responses, like when I had like let them or sent them a link or whatever, and they listened to it, and they was like basically they was always speaking on the chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
So once I seen that, I'm like, okay, this shit gonna work.
We got that shit in the air.
This shit gonna work. Like, I knew it was that though. I'm like, yeah, okay, I see what y'all talking about. Like, we really can do this shit.
Word. Shit, what y'all finna do when we leave here?
Man, I gotta finish, go get my clothes from my Duke sauce. You know, Sunday, nigga washing. Nigga washing, man.
So,
Every Sunday.
Hey, man, gotta
I'm
stay
getting
on
to
it,
the
bro.
cleans.
Yeah, bro. Gotta make sure my clothes clean every week, man.
I
Probably
say.
make beats. I've been slacking a lot.
Smoke, what's up? You outside? What you been doing? How was the winter for you, man? You know this shit about over.
Dog.
You ready? Y'all ready?
Hey, clap for that, my dog. I need that,
hit the
man.
motherfucking button.
Dog. Fuck that winter shit, man.
I did quite a few things, but for the most part, since really the beginning of the new year, I've been chilling.
Okay.
I really been at the crib for real. I ain't gonna lie. I've been at the crib. I stepped out every once in a while. But I've been at the crib.
I dig that. Shit. What you got up?
I'm gonna get me a black bean burger.
Bro, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I thought about a black bean nacho, bro. I'm like, I almost hit the psych shack. I'm like, oh man,
Oh,
I might have to
yeah.
spin the block on that, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you know where I be going now?
What's that?
I be going on Livernois to Trap Vegan. They got a nacho up there. That's
still ain't been there.
popping.
Still ain't
That bitch is amazing. It's worth every bit of the 16.81 I spend.
I ain't gonna cap, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Every now and again, I'll indulge in some food I didn't cook.
That ain't bad. Cause I be cooking my ass off, nigga. But at the same time, I be buying food. So that ain't
I
bad.
be cooking now too. I do still buy food, but I be cooking. I be like, wow, I'm really cooking. I'm really grown. Like this is really adult life.
I'm talking about I be sauteing them onions and mushrooms, throwing that bit on the sandwich. I be going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
What kind of bread you using?
Hey, well, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Look. Yeah. So what kind of bread you using?
Oh man. But no, I had the cinnamon raisin bread.
Okay.
It's pretty straight.
I be having multigrain. I'm trying to find some sprouted bread or some spade bread.
What's sprouted?
It's a
Multi-grain is straight.
different type of bread, no gluten, all the stuff that they add into it. They be adding flour and all that shit, and it's a lot they do to the bread to get it to be bread.
That's a lot they do to all this, man. I'll be like,
It's just like you quinoa
I don't even know what it is.
or quinoa. It's a Q word. It look weird.
I know what you talking about. Like it's
Yeah.
like a rice.
Yeah, it's like a rice.
I
Yeah.
hate it.
Why you hate it? I know everybody I know hate it. Why you hate it?
I had what was it called, bro? I can't think of it. It was like a health spot though, bro. I had like this little health Zimbo. Shit was nasty.
It was
nigga.
foul. It was the
Nasty,
texture, wasn't
bro.
it?
Man, they had so much different stuff, and I'm like, oh, this sound healthy. Let me just try it.
Go ahead.
Being green.
Hey, man, you feel me?
Being
dog?
green.
Let me see, bro. This joke is freaking nasty. One of the worst decisions I done made.
Say, I shouldn't have did that.
Damn.
Should have zigged when I zagged.
Beyond Juice.
Beyond Juicery, you got the Zimbo. I like the Zimbo.
Oh, you
I like the
into
Zimbo.
it? Nah, this shit was
Yeah.
nasty, bro.
That shit was
He told me it was
disgusting.
nasty. I had to stop fucking with it though. It had soy in there.
See?
Oh, you did say so.
Yeah, it got some soy in there. I ain't no soy boy.
That nigga ain't no soy boy.
Ain't no soy boy. I got my manhood is healthy out here.
I dig that, man.
We don't take no soy, fellas.
I dig that.
I dig. I hate soy sauce. I hate
Soy sauce?
Yeah.
You hate soy
I
sauce?
hate soy sauce.
So like this some cool shit though, right? New setup. Y'all like the new setup we in?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a good vibe, right?
As fuck, yeah.
Right. Yeah, we chose good. Follow the energy. Right.
Yeah, it's about dark outside right now, though, but you know,
Yeah, we
it's
got
all
video.
good. I'll be back on the flick with it.
We breaking the fourth wall right now. What's that? Nah, but we can. What y'all think? We can do some lives, huh?
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought about when I
Some
seen it.
lives. We can incorporate y'all now. We can ask us some questions while we on this
Hell
thing.
yeah.
It's gonna be. We can do a couple live episodes now.
Sir.
The expansion coming, man. It's real, man. We appreciate y'all for listening. It's been a great time. We happy to be back, right?
Yes,
Sir.
yes.
Every week, every Wednesday. Black Regalia Podcast. We out. What's that?
Woo!